Feel how it fills the void within you.
Yeah, well,
Remember,
it didn't go dark.
you are nothing without faith.
Okay, it did not go dark then.
To the light. And remember.
That was a little overkill. I'm not going to lie, that was a bit much. Okay, so I've got to remember to put the thing down and then read the thing. It's actually got an order to it. It also didn't go dark this time, so I'm hoping I didn't fuck it up. Come on, mates. If you're going to jump down like that, you might as well come join me. Oh, fuck. Did you fucking see that? I must have had okay health for that to have done so much damage. I haven't leveled. I'm so close to leveling. I've got biomasteries to put skills into and everything. Is that a head? No, it was a head. Alright, what a fucking shot. Okay. Ding. Alright. Yeah, I need to get a new fucking headdress thing on this person. Like the whole outfit is working, but like not. It's a style, I'll say that much. Alright, let's put this thing down. I've got some guy praying here too. Okay. Let me read this first. Rejoice in your faith, the Father has prophesied to redeem us all, spare the light, piercing hatred's heart. When he ascends to the heavens, he shall lift us with him to the light above. So my question is, just now that I've put this here, does somebody like literally go pick this up and go put that back at the start so somebody can do this all over again? Like, am I ruining Christmas for everybody right now with that kind of information? So I feel like it is. Hey, Vigo.
So, I like playing cards. Doesn't make me a sinner. But that bribe. Good soldiers died on account of what I did. Is that the kind of man I am? The kind I'll always be. Damn it. I'm praying. Why isn't this working? You made it. That makes one of us at least.
You heard from Prava.
I will, soon. But enough about that. You're about to meet Father Inarius himself. Not everyone comes back, you know. You'd better. I owe you a stiff drink.
Yeah. There we go, that's my level. You know, his prayers probably aren't working because he doesn't actually have conviction behind them. Like, he himself said, like, he enjoys gambling, but he doesn't believe it's a sin. So therefore, why is he being punished for it? But he also says it knowing that it should be recognized as a sin. So that's probably why his prayers aren't working. Let's see, killing a burning enemy increases your mana regen. I do want that. I will get this, like, oh, I've only got one line for this. Repeatedly pulls enemies to its center. Oh, that would be so good. I should have done that. But I do need more mana. Supreme Inferno. While Inferno is active, your pyromancy skills cost no mana. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. No wonder why it has a cooldown. Also, I should probably read it, because all I saw was it was like a fiery serpent. And I never saw what it actually did. So it's supposed to like burn enemies for like damage over 8 seconds. You may only select one ultimate skill. Okay, I didn't know what an ultimate skill was. That would explain why I could... Hello. What is it like inside the monastery?
Not sure, but I've heard crazy rumors. Daft old monk, if the unlucky bastard still lives. Probably as cold in there as it is out here. It'll be ornate, that's for sure. Only the best for the one at the top.
Okay. Alright. Man, I saw her, like, hold up, if I make her stand that way, her stance there, fucking hell, I had such a fucking memory of, like, that kind of, like, the shoulders and the arms. Can you please zoom out? There we go. Takes a bit. I had, like, I don't know, familiarity with, like, her, like, ponytail and the shoulders and the stance and everything. I'm like, fucking hell. Anyway, get in here. Like that moment that in your character's too much like your fucking self. Let's go inside. I won't wait for the doors to open. Jeez, I didn't mean to go in so quickly. Hall of Ascension. So, am I fighting in here? Those look like traps. 100% traps. Last time I saw... Okay. Hear me out, Diablo fans. Last time I saw a room that looked like this, it reminded me of the Fallen Monastery that I had to unlock like a whole bunch of like gates to release Diablo from in Diablo 2. We had like areas like this and like areas of ruin. You just had like constant walls of demons that you had to get through. And every time you opened a gate...
Kneel before him, and remember, you are small, wonderfully small.
Okay. Yeah, so every time you opened up a gate, it would release a bunch of demons that you had to like defeat before you were allowed to defeat Diablo himself. So this is Brother Orlan, custodian of the Alabaster Monastery. Alabaster, sorry. Might as well throw an Akibuster and fucking was it Abastar or something like that? I don't know. Let's get all the words in there tonight. Why must I kneel?
No, it's not about kneeling. It's about wonder. Oh, the light itself, divinity itself, radiates from that room. Though my flesh is cold and numb, my spirit is warm with reverence. What can we do but kneel?
He looks like he's like standing over like next to a fireplace, but he might need to go inside and warm up. I don't imagine armor would be the warmest thing to be wearing in the thick of fucking winter. In this place, as much as they've got like nice ambience, they really do. And you can't see it. There's a thing behind my butt that's on fire, but like I don't think it's that warm. What build are you going? I don't go for a specific build with sorcerers. So like I'm mostly using fire if that's classified as a build. But like my main character, my rogue, I'm doing offline because I'm really pedantic with her. As sorceress, I'm doing for stream because I always do a sorceress as a second character, and I'm a lot less particular about like every little fact of like stats and shit. So I'll show you what I've got in the way of skills in a moment. Like I don't want to head off my like serpent one or anything. Shouldn't Anarius be at your Corval?
And so he was, until the sweet poetry of the prophecy rang out. To divine its message, he pilgrimaged deep into Sanctuary's heart to meet... well, I shouldn't say.
Go ahead. Also, welcome in, Moose. To meet who?
It pains me to withhold the truth of his light, but I sense it in you, pilgrim, so I shall tell you. He went to speak with the first of his children, Rathma, the prophecy's true author. He emerged armed with sacred conviction, a holy battle at the center of the prophecy, to be won by his blade. He has meditated here for years and years ever since, readying to meet fate head on.
Okay. I thought Lilith was going to try to meet her son Rathma as well. I know that Anarius and Lilith had the kid together, but considering the in quote like light and the in quote like fucking end of the humanity are both going to Rathma, should we not fucking be concerned that he's going to Rathma? How do you know so much about Anarius?
How do you know the warmth of the sun, the love of your mother, the beauty of a song? His presence is infectious. It takes hold in the soul. We are a void without faith, an empty well. The pious fill their cups with prayer. Mine overflows with his light. So near, so pure. I am changed. I am nothing. I am better. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, that's like 4 red flags right there. Mentioning mother, isn't it beautiful? I am changed. And what was the other one? Like, fucking hell, there was another one in there. He sounds like mother has got to him first. Or mother's got to Rathma, and Rathma has infected Anarius, and Anarius is affecting the closest to him. This could be really interesting. Oh yeah, skills. Alright, so let's open up big one. So yeah, there's a whole heap of different skills. Like, I've not seen anything other than what I am doing so far with the game. I've literally not seen any spoilers or playthroughs or anything of any other kind for Diablo 4, because I personally fucking love Diablo. But I'm going fire. I always go fire first, so I've got a few fire skills. There's frozen stuff, there's lightning, there was some other stuff too. There was a choice to go with other types of skills, like elemental stuff. There's what do you call it? Like swords and staves. Oh, this is where it ends. Oh, that's only 8. Oh, that's interesting. Next one is combustion or Estu's ferocity. What the fuck is that? Your fire critical strike damage is increased by 25% against enemies above 50% life. Your fire critical strike chance is increased by 5% against enemies below 50% life. Critical strike that kills enemies or hit a boss grants both bonuses against all enemies for 3 seconds. You can only select one key passive. Oh, so whichever one of these I choose might be the only one I get, because look, they all cross out if you select one. I don't have a skill at the moment, but that's interesting. That's good to know in advance. Whatever I choose will matter. So yeah, I'm mostly going all fire. I always have an archer of sorts as a first character. So say a rogue, an Amazon, the other one, the assassin-y one, whatever the fuck she is. Anyway, that thing. And then in this one, I've got rogue again as my first. So I always go rogue first, and then I do sorcerer as a second. My first 2 characters are always fire, and then I'll normally alternate out to, say, a barbarian or a monk, and then kind of go from there. I also tend to do fire, then ice, and electricity with characters. So that's why I'm fire now, and in the future I might change to one of the other elements for a different build playthrough. That would be very fucking difficult. But yeah, when it comes down to like minor details of characters, by the way, that's not an actual name. I've got streamer protection on, so it changes the name every single time I load in and like exit the game. But yeah, it what do you call it? What's our stats and shit? When it comes down to like these things, I get really in-depth weighing up the pros and cons of like what an attack has versus what it can expand to and stuff like that. And when it comes to like putting down which ones I'll use, like I'm very particular with that with my archers, but I don't care too deeply with sorceress. Like I just have more fun with them playing as a sorceress. That's why I wanted to stream it, because I figured I wouldn't be so particular as long. Wait, there might be paintings I'm supposed to be looking at. Father points his way to the light, but the Order of the Knights Pennant was founded to carve out the path to it. Hold up, let me go back and see if there are other paintings. I might have missed this. I did. Failing sickness claimed her childhood, but Father gave her new life. Reverend Mother Prava is but one of its many blessings. Okay, so that's why Prava's so important. Cool. Get this on. Kind of seeing them in reverse now. World is a temporary one. We're born into sin and corruption on Sanctuary, and it is only through the good works of the Father that we shall be lifted to heavens above. Alright. So they speak a lot about him. I also like the fact that you can see shit in other areas. Alright, so the 3 levels I've just gone through. Get back up there. I obviously was supposed to be looking at the paintings. That's something, I wonder how many people miss those information bits. Also, there's like shrines at each one. I wonder if I'm supposed to do anything with it. Okay. In your area, anything else here? There's another painting. I can't click on that. What else is there? Alright, nope. Alright. I do feel like this reminds me of like the fucking monastery thing where you've got to fucking have your fight against Diablo. This is whoop.
This is how you choose to approach me.
Forgive this intrusion, but
Tell me what you need.
I must traverse the Black Lake, and that cannot be done without your blessing.
If I've learned anything during my time here, it is that what we're looking for and what we need are rarely the same thing. I once thought I could find an end to this war, but there has been no resolution, only more pain. Everything I've done has pulled me further from home, from the place I need to be. This world we made was born from the impossible, and yet, like its creators, it rots from the inside.
I don't... Lilith has entered the ancient city. With your blessing, I can pursue her.
Your kind are weak, and this world has been wasted on the crusades of the unworthy.
I can stop her.
This audience is concluded.
I was wondering where my fucking face mask was. I was like, why can I see my face? I thought I had a headdress thing on. He did not seem very happy that I want to stop Lilith. I really do think that... Okay, I know that those two got together and they had a kid and shit, but, like, I don't think he's, like, fully okay with, like, her being rid of the world or anything like that. Like, I think, like, you can't have something that's supposed to be in sin and in, like, holiness not have some level of good and evil in each of them to be able to get them together, unless, like, she's that just fucking seductive or some shit. You know? I don't know. But that was interesting. I do wonder, I'll just make sure. Sometimes paintings change after things. They look like the same. I don't have to check them. But I'll run down the side this time because I want to see more of the temple itself. And you can actually see him there. That's interesting. I wasn't actually expecting him to be there. That was really cool, but I do find it interesting that he's not okay with what I'm trying to do. Do you have something to say? Minaris didn't seem very welcoming.
No. You heard him, but you did not listen. His voice is music, a symphony of light. Look beyond the words themselves, and you will find truth.
I mean, he mostly just said that, like, what you want and what you need isn't the same thing. And it's like, of the world being, like, impossible, but same as its creators or something, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so where am I in? Okay, there's another, like, holy place up here, maybe. Interesting that that's still lit up like that. I wonder if I could go back and, like, fuck around and talk to him still. I check over here and stuff, though. Oh, why am I zoomed in? maybe it's a type of area. Hello. You're on all of the windows inside. Who are you? Can't tell. Oh. Okay. Well, Strider's leggings. Are they better leggings? Please be better leggings. There's a skirt. I need to sell some of this shit. I've been holding on to it for ages. Alright. Let's have a look at quest logs. Lights protection. Hey, that's up there. Hello. That looks like a new city. But then why is this still lit up? Meditates in solitude in its holy place. And oh, for fuck's sake, do not reset the dungeons. I thought that was an exit key. My brain was just like, don't read the words. It's like that time when I did that thing with painting. And it was just like, I'm going to go back in and just see if there's anything that triggers in here. Let's see, Fields of Judgment. It doesn't change it while I'm in here. It just shows it there. So I'm not supposed to do anything else back up there, I don't think. Okay. Fine, I just wanted to check. I may have to come back down here. Yeah, okay. That's weird. I had to. I didn't check up around the other corner, but I don't think there should be much there. I'm back out here. There's nobody praying. Painters destroy fucking everywhere. I don't know. I'm a little bit stunned by that. The fact that, like, he was actually there. And the fact that it doesn't seem to have, like the idea that my person's going off to, like, try to stop Lilith. He's, like, more concerned. Or annoyed, I guess, that I'm even considering doing such a thing. I don't know. I get the feeling like he's... Okay. Oh, this happened. You can take a Hydra. My fire mastery should be a lot stronger now. Okay, I was not expecting that shit to happen when I opened that. Give me that. I don't think destroying the bodies are going to give me stuff, but I'm not going to, like, not do it. Okay, let's have a look. I didn't get anything good. Nothing. Alright. Let's keep going. Oh, money. I'm getting a bit more coin out of these, though. Oh, no, 30. I spoke too soon. I was like, oh, I'm getting like 60 and 80, and then I immediately get it like a 30 drop, and I'm like, oh, fucking take me back down to fucking humbleism. Okay, let's see. Where am I going? I want a map, and I hit the wrong thing finally. Okay, so I've got to go up the top. Yeah. Yeah, Methyl snuck in. Fucking Moose snuck in, sorry. Also, we had a big cinematic. I'm not sure if you got to see that. I got to see Anarius. I'm a little bit stunned by his response to me wanting to stop Lilith. He did not seem happy about it. He seemed like it was almost like an annoying suggestion that I'm going to be doing that in the first place. There's a well over there. Alright, now where have I got to go to? Hello, what the fuck is that? Hell the Wicked. I don't want to participate in that, but I do have to keep following this around. So I can get back up to the new... I'm assuming that's a new city. I'm guessing that's a new main city. Oh, I've got to walk over here and do this. I got iron chunks. I know that, like, for the most part, I'm generally good at remembering to, like, destroy absolutely fucking everything that I come across. And loot everything, but I just don't have that kind of brain power going. It's just like, it is good enough. But yeah, we're going up. Alright. I know that they have got the signs and stuff on the road like these. Help you kind of like figure out where you're going and stuff, but like, I don't know. Pretty easily confused. I had to yawn. Let's go. I still feel like she should be cold in this weather. Or maybe she's like the holy guy in the temple. Maybe she's just that frozen. No, wait, I was up here before. Hold on. I don't like looting I don't like looting everyone. I don't mind. Not everything. You don't like looting everything. I do. I usually, so there's a couple things I do is like whenever you get like things off to the side of the road or a loose stone or a tree or something like that you've got to like go and like shoot or turn over or something. I love doing that. I also enjoy like exploring the entire map. That's why tonight this has been a little bit disappointing mentally for me because I've come out here and I noticed that there was a couple things. So on this map, there's a spot there missing from last week. I didn't notice that. And then on this week, I haven't been down into here yet. I've got it open. I haven't gone down there. And I've got a spot there, some there, and over here that I haven't gone, and over here I haven't gone to. So it's really like all over the place. So I'm going to have to run through and like open up all the map and stuff. There's also this section over here that I haven't even touched. So I agree with looting stones and exploring the whole map. Yeah.
Blessed are those who bask in the light. Let our faith be our armor against the encroaching darkness.
Sorry, I just saw everybody is down here. I'm like, I know where she's standing.
Ah, you've returned. Come, let us speak inside. Out of the cold.
Good, so she does actually feel the cold. I was wondering about that, because that looks like that's really thin cloth. That does not look like she's keeping up with her layers, you know? I feel like even the guards are. Alright, let me stand somewhere where I probably should be. Inarius refused to bless me.
Yet you stand before me unscathed. I know his ways. That is approval enough for me. In the name of the light, I bless you. May the light flow through you and keep you from corruption and sin. Our victory is prophesied in the heavens.
Egg, sausages, potato, and cheese burrito with salsa verde. You had that one other time. It sounds really nice. Like, especially since I like had to look up what the salsa one was. But yeah, that sounds really good. I'm like, with the heat and stuff like that, I'm down to like barely even eating, and I barely eat as is. So you would be mortified, Triantha. Like, you know how I was talking about the baked potato yesterday? That was the only thing I ate the whole fucking day. I got up and had like a little bit more of what was left over of it tonight. And yeah, that's pretty much enough. I'm mostly just like full of fucking water constantly at the moment. So my boss just showed up with burritos. Nice. That's the best kind of boss. They show up with burritos, not like fucking shortcake rats. What does the prophecy say?
From the Father's voice to my ears, a spear of light piercing hatred's heart. First Lilith, then the Prime. He will deliver us from the eternal conflict.
Okay. What will become of Vigo?
Vigo and I had a good conversation when he returned. He will do his penance. Trust that he is in good hands.
Alright. Why is Inarius here on Sanctuary? I literally read that as, why is Inarius here on a Saturday? He's here on Sanctuary.
Penitence. In the heaven's eyes, creating humanity was a sin. They cast him down. Now he seeks redemption and the chance to go home. As prophesied, slaying Lilith is that chance. When he ascends, so shall we all.
Okay, I get his words now. So basically, as far as I can tell, he's created humanity. He doesn't want humanity to just disappear. He's kind of like fighting to keep everybody down here because he wanted them to be here, kind of thing. So if we get rid of Lilith, then we all ascend. He ascends. He gets to go home. He does want to go home. He did say that he wants to go home, but he can't go home. And I think he can't go home because he wants us to still be here. So that's really interesting. So basically his sacrifice is that he has to stay so that we can. And if he ever decides that he needs to go home or he wants to go home enough, like, he will listen to a lot of music. That doesn't surprise me, considering how much you've been like into like learning different things. I thought so. I'm real thick in snow here. Sister Vera, how fares the ministry?
An outsider. I could use your help. A dying knight mistook me for his confessor. He spoke of sacrilegious things. He said his party of knights found a secret to life eternal. A red chalice. Said the bishop leading them ordered them to drink of it. Deep. He confessed they shelter now in a place he called the Sanguine Chapel. The chalice must be retrieved, and I must leave. Find me at the Bear Tribe camp when you have it.
I thought I'm supposed to be finding that place myself. Love her voice so much. Yeah, I quite like a lot of like the various town peoples and stuff like that, like their speech and stuff. It's really cool. I find that like a lot of the people that I go out and like do a quest and somebody's on like the verge of dying, like holy fuck, like getting out of like some fourth wall shit here is like basically the voice actors for the dying people really, really go hard at their job. Really fucking good actors. But yeah, getting back into the game sense of it, it's like, I don't know, everybody I go and try to find who's part of a quest, none of them are generally alive outside. Like Vigo was, he was alive next to the monastery, but that was kind of like whenever they're really close to a town or just on the walls of it, they are sometimes still alive. And most of the time, if they're anywhere further out, they're dead. What can you tell me about the Sangarine Chapel?
Not much. I couldn't find any record of it. But the knight said it was right under the father's nose, through a side door beneath the Alabaster Monastery.
Wait, a side door? That's where I just was, so I have to run back down there. There was a side thing I didn't look at. What can you tell me about the Red Chalice?
The knight said they found the red chalice in ancient ruins, far underground. It was covered in dust, yet still full of fresh blood. He became disoriented after that. I could only make out a few words. Blood sermon, sin. The man was petrified.
Wonder if it was Lilith's blood. Yeah. I know I just said that and had Liz, but like, yeah, I also agree with what I said. Why must you leave?
Not so loud. Knowledge is dangerous currency here. Someone had to send those knights on that quest. Someone knew what they sought. And if that someone knew I intended to destroy the chalice, better people have hanged for less. But the barbarians of the Bear Tribe don't care for church politics. It's the nearest safe place for me now.
Wow. Hey, Bubba. Welcome in. Thank you for the hug. I hope your morning's going nicely. Oh my god. Thank you for the gift sub, Tarantha. Fucking hell. He's spreading chaos rampantly. I appreciate it though. Oh man. I don't think I can like sell anything to anybody here. I guess I have to go back down. There is a side thing. There's a Sangarine Chapel that she was talking about. So it was off to the side, but that's just a side quest. Doing good. How are you? Yeah, exhausted. Exhausted from the heat. Kind of tired and weary. The thing. It's at 23 over 25. 23 over 25. I don't know what that is either. So I know I have a sub goal, and I think that's what that's alluding to. But I've worked out some stuff too. Hold on, where have I got to go? I've got to go down here. So